Dallas Cowboys running back Ezekiel Eliott is in the process of appealing his 6-game suspension for violating the NFL's personal conduct policy. His appeal hearing started Tuesday, and according to a report from NFL Network's Ian Rapoport, will continue into Wednesday. Dallas Cowboys running back Ezekiel Eliott is in the process of appealing his 6-game suspension for violating the NFL's personal conduct policy. His appeal hearing started Tuesday, and according to a report from NFL Network's Ian Rapoport, will continue into Wednesday. Frisco, Ezekiel Eliott makes his case Tuesday in New York, but his fight against the 6-game suspension issued by the NFL isn't a win-or-go-home situation. A longer legal battle appears to be looming. The Cowboys running back, his representatives and the NFL Players Association will try to convince arbitrator Harold Henderson in Elliott's appeal hearing Tuesday that his discipline should be reduced or overturned. However, if Eliott isn't satisfied with Henderson's ruling, Henderson only has to reach a decision as soon as practicable. According to the collective bargaining agreement, Eliott can head to federal court to seek a temporary restraining order that would allow him to continue to play. Some of the requests Elliott's team made leading up to the appeal that were rejected by Henderson could be used as groundwork in federal court, said Daniel Wallach, a gaming and sports lawyer. Henderson denied a request to have Tiffany Thompson, the alleged victim, appear at the hearing, and rejected a request to make the NFL investigators' notes on Thompson available, according to a source. Having the chance to confront the accuser or review the notes, the next best evidence, goes to the heart of fundamental fairness, Wallach said, which he predicted Elliott's team will argue in court. The NFLPA also has previously questioned the neutrality of Henderson, who is a former longtime NFL employee who has heard about 90 cases since 2008. The NFLPA has enlisted lawyer Jeffrey Kessler to work on Elliott's behalf, Yahoo reported Monday. Kessler has a long history of facing off against the NFL, including in New England quarterback Tom Brady's fight against his Deflategate suspension. Elliott's representatives have been strategizing for the next step even before the hearing is conducted because there is only so much they can challenge successfully in the NFL's disciplinary process, which gives Commissioner Roger Goodell the authority to make decisions while using a lower threshold for proof than the legal system. The burden is on Eliott to demonstrate to the arbitrator that the decision to suspend him 6 games was an abuse of discretion, Wallach said. In Henderson, he added, Goodell selected someone likely to toe the party line. Goodell on August 11 ruled that Eliott used physical force against a former girlfriend in 3 separate incidents after a year-long investigation by the league was reviewed by 4 independent advisors. Eliott said he strongly disagreed with the findings. Notice of appeal was filed on August 15. Eliott missed practice at the Ford Center at the Star on Monday evening in advance of the hearing and is excused again Tuesday. Elliott's strategy Tuesday will include questioning if Goodell took the credibility of Thompson properly into account. The NFL knew she lied about one accusation against Eliott and, a source has said, that she deleted some phone messages in an attempt to hide some information. Yahoo reported that she discussed possibly blackmailing Eliott with their sex tapes with a friend last September. Going hard on the credibility issue, Wallach said, is Elliott's strongest angle. Elliott's side, a source has said, could also bring up the NFL's reliance on metadata, which it said proved Thompson took pictures of bruises when she said she did. Eliott and Thompson shared a bedroom but were not together the entire time during his visit to Ohio in July 2016, when the alleged incidents occurred. The NFL has said it took questions of Thompson's motives and credibility into account in its initial findings. If no new information is produced, it's unlikely a significant reduction of the penalty can be expected. Eliott could have a better chance in the legal system, even though courts give broad deference to an arbitrator's decision, Wallach said, because of what Henderson didn't allow in the appeal hearing. In the court system, the focus would have to be on procedural, not evidentiary issues, he said. Meanwhile, Eliott will return to practice later this week, with the Cowboys' season opener nearing September 10 against the New York Giants. Henderson is expected to have a decision before then, but it remains to be seen if the Cowboys will know the ruling on Eliott before final roster cuts are made Saturday. If Henderson upholds a suspension, Eliott will be moved to the reserve, suspended by commissioner list. Ezekiel Elliott's suspension appeal hearing in New York will stretch into a second day, a source informed of the situation told NFL Network insider Ian Rapoport on Tuesday. After lasting nearly 10 hours on Tuesday, Day 2 of the appeal hearing will resume on Wednesday and possibly a Day 3 on Thursday, Rapoport reported on NFL Total Access. The Dallas Cowboys running back is attending the appeal, which is being heard by arbitrator Harold Henderson. Eliott is scheduled to testify under oath at the hearing and will stay until it's over, Rapoport reported. The NFL suspended Eliott 6 games on August 11 for violating the league's personal conduct policy. The ruling came after the NFL's year-long investigation into domestic violence accusations made against him by Tiffany Thompson, who identified herself as his former girlfriend to authorities. Elliott's 6-game ban stems solely from the league's investigation into the domestic violence allegations made by Thompson in July 2016, a league source told NFL Network's Tom Pelissero. In a statement released by the league, Todd Jones, the NFL's special counsel for conduct, said independent advisors who reviewed the evidence gathered by the league were of the view that there is substantial and persuasive evidence supporting a finding that Eliott engaged in physical violence against Ms. Thompson on multiple occasions during the week of July 16, 2016. Eliott, 22, has denied the allegations. He was never charged or arrested. If Elliott's full suspension is upheld on appeal, he would be barred from taking part in any team activities starting on September 2. He wouldn't be eligible to play until the team's Week 8 contest against the Washington Redskins on October 29.